Well, the sad fact is that however dreadful the situation is in Gaza, and it is, we can only really move forward with any peace process if there is an engagement with either side. And we have got the Israelis who are willing to meet and work with the Gazans. And I was talking with them last week when I was in Israel, and it's a highly complex process. But at the moment, we cannot even get the Israelis to meet with the Gazans because the Gazans cannot get into Israel. And we need them to. We have got things we could definitely do. And I talked through some of the options with the Israeli Deputy Foreign Minister last week. And he is a very good man. And we know that we can work with the ministers. And we know we can work with the Israeli government. And we know we will do. But we've got to get through this crisis. We know that Egypt, Assyria, that is Iraq, and Israel must come together if we're going to find a solution. And we know we will do. It might seem impossible now. It might seem as if there's no hope, there's no solution, but we know with God all things are possible. And we know that through the power of Hashem, the name, we can do it. And we will do it. It's no good just taking one side and saying how wonderful one side is and how awful the other side is, because in God's eyes, we're all awful. But through Yeshua, we are all made good.
Andrew, you were talking about how Christians are being persecuted both in Syria and specifically you were sharing about Iraq, how the letter N was being written representing the name Nazarene on houses after ISIS, this new radical arm that even the Al-Qaeda consider more radical themselves. Are the Western governments taking this threat of ISIS seriously, and are you seeing the international community moving any closer to intervening in helping on the ground there, particularly the Christian community that are being persecuted so ruthlessly?
We feel totally and utterly neglected. Our people's heads are being chopped off. They're being massacred. Thousands have fled for their lives. And nobody's doing anything.
Andrew, what can our viewers do? I mean, they're praying, but what can our viewers practically do? Is there anyone they can call? Is there anyone can write to and broach the subject that you're saying there's no one's paying attention from, I assume from a government level, no one's doing anything to assist you on the ground?
There are three things they can do. One, do not stop praying for us. Two, do not stop giving to us. We are having to provide food, relief, housing. So many of our people literally left in the desert, in the mud streets. They have nothing. And three, we need people to say to the governments of this world, and you're seen all over the world, we need people to say to their own governments, why are people forgetting us? Why aren't they doing anything? Why aren't they saying anything? We seriously need your help. We need the international community behind us. We need the Christian community behind us. to give us support, and we need our brothers and sisters not to forget us, because we really do feel that we have been forgotten.